Hi guys, it's Andy from SA Survival. I just want to quickly apologise for my last video. It was supposed to be 30 minutes long. When it finally uploaded, it was only 15 minutes. At the very end, it seemed to have cut you guys off. So what this review is about is I'm just going to go over that penny stove and a few things that I did when I was up the mountain. Rather than go back up there and do it all again, I thought I'd just do it in the forest here, go over a few things. So what have we got going on? I have a homemade penny stove. I'm not going to go into it too much. I'm sure that you guys can YouTube that. Lots of different things. This is 2 Coke cans. It has a center hole to fuel it. I fuel it with these bottles of old shampoo. The reason why is because it has this flip lid. It's kind of nice because I can pour it in. I don't make a mess. I can direct it where I like. Perforations all the way around. Once it gets the vapors warmed up inside, then this will get going nicely. I've just made a little sort of support bracket there, and then the stove will sit on top, or the pot will sit on top of that. Also have a windbreaker, just in case there's any wind. You can just put it around, just give it some protection. Okay, that's the penny stove theory. What we will do is we'll carry on from where we left off. I will ignite this, and from there we'll see how long it takes to get it going. So just a little bit of fuel around the sides. Very quick vapor gas already, but there we go. It's an invisible flame. You've got to be careful. Methyl hydrate, you cannot see it. I can see a heat haze there. I've got my hand over there. Also got a penny here, which what I can do is put that over the center hole. That just stops the heat and the flame coming out of the center, and we direct that vapor around the perforated edges. As we can see there, it has actually gone out because of that thrust of vapor. We'll do it again. There we go. I can see that the heat there. Give it a couple of seconds. What we want to do is make sure that the can gets warm inside, creating that vapor. From there, the jets will warm up. A little bit of heat still there. There we go. Put the pot on top. I'm going to put the windbreaker on there as well, and then I've also got the lid off of the Heineken beer can. Let's put that on. Obviously it makes it work a little bit faster. We'll come back to it when it gets boiling, and we'll see how long it takes. Hi guys, what I wanted to do is just give you a quick close-up just underneath the flame there, just to show you how this can works. And when it keeps going, I mean, it's been going for about 30 seconds already. Once that vapor gets warm, it will start to really bellow out the heat and go around that pot. I just put some black paint around the pot just to help it to keep the heat as well. As you can see there, the stove is starting to get warm, and we'll be back when it boils. So here we are again. It's around about 8 minutes. I'm just going to take the lid off. As you can see there, a nice rolling boil. I'm just going to take it off of here now, because obviously I'm not going to be making my hot chocolate today. Again, looking down there, you can see the flame is fairly invisible. Okay, so just going to put it out. Not a big deal. I just smothered that. Yes, I'm wearing gloves. Just smothered the heat and the flame, so I don't need to waste any more of the methyl hydrate. And really, the windscreen is just a part of like a flue. Okay, it's just a piece of tin that I just took the rivets out and then just made it, and I could actually roll it all up fairly small, and with this it actually fits right inside the pot. So the whole thing that you can see, just come back, it's not that much money. It's around about, I don't know, if you're buying the beer, unless you can find a can, maximum around about $11 to make. A couple of old Coke cans, piece of flue material, a Tupperware container to store it all in. This is actually what I drank out of. I made the hot chocolate and drank it all out of here. There's a lid as well, and I've actually put duct tape around the side of the pot. What that will do is if I need anything, any quick repairs, I've got a bit of duct tape as well. It's a pretty handy idea. Okay, that's my review on the penny stove. Obviously you know how to make this via YouTube. Feel free, go and research other people's sites for that. And I'll give you some of the other reviews that I failed to post on the original video that I made. So look at that Ruff Wear pack that Bella was wearing. Hi, this is Andy from SA Survival again. Just following up with the review when I went up second peak, and I was going to talk about this piece of kit, the saddlebags that we put on Bella. Okay, they're made by Ruff Wear. What I want to show you is how brilliant these are. What do they have? We have top zippers on both sides. Put whatever you like in there. These zippers are waterproof zippers, as you can see here, sealed up. Main compartment zipper. In each side, we have 2 bladders. 1 litre bladders. They're great for this young lady here. She's got hydration all the time. What we've been actually doing is only putting ½ litre in each bag because it's a little bit heavy for her right now. We've been training her to use it since September. We started off with nothing, just get used to the weight. Then we added bags of dry rice and increased the weight that way. Then we started putting water in as well and taking her for a walk. I haven't filled them because she drinks so much on the trails. Anyway, she's in the sides, in the creeks, picking up water off the rocks, whatever. When it comes to giving her this, she's not really interested in the water, but we have it for hydration purposes. You've also got a deep pocket in here as well, on both sides, okay? So you can store everything you want. I'm going to come a little bit closer here just to look inside. There is a vent hole right there, okay, and on the inside, on the outside, you can see it comes out of here. So if anything does leak, that's where it's going to come out of. So, there is also another pocket. These ones up. And this is on the outside, one on each side again. And these have, you can put storage in here, they're quite big, and they've also got these buckles. These buckles can cinch up any slack just by cinching down any loose compartments that you have that are not needed, because obviously if she starts running around, the bags are going to be moving. You want to not super tight on her frame, but you want them so that they're not literally flapping around when she's running through the bush. How do they connect? It's a very simple system. Let's do these up. 4 harness points, and then there's these 2 loops here that go under her straps that go around her chest. Now, waterproof zippers, as we said, on all compartments. Cinch down points front and rear. On the tops, we've got these Molly system daisy chains. You can connect whatever you like. We have a carabiner bowl that collapses for her. We just cable tie, we just use the carabiner on there and she wears that. Again, made by Ruff Wear. We went a little bit better on the product that they had, because there are variations of this bag. Some of them are stitched to the actual harness, and this one we wanted to be able to take it off. Bella, come, and I'll show you what we've got on Bella here. Good girl. So she has a chest piece right here. It's got one buckle that goes up and underneath of here. So she sort of puts this piece on her head. This side here is actually still left. You just move a paw through and then you connect that in. It is a separate harness. She has 2 buckles under her waist, so she actually has 2 pieces for her frame. You got this great, where's that boy now? Have this great handle that I can pick her up. On the hike that we went, she needed to be picked up a couple of times because it was, thank you, because it was just too steep for her. So I was able to pick her up, and I'll just show you, she's not uncomfortable. If I pick her up, look at that. I mean, I'm supporting her under her waist now, but I can pick her up like that. She does not whine, she does not complain. Nice solid leash point, metal band right there. This one here is also to hang it up and dry it up and whenever. Like I said, there's a couple of options. We wanted this one because we could take the saddlebags off of her and let her roam around and still be connected. Now, how do you put them on? You got this little Ruff Wear dog symbol right here. We've also got it right here. And you just sit over the top, and then on each, put your head, little lady, come on. They've got the snaps. One, stand up for a minute. Two, three, four, and then you've got these ones that we said. This goes under her frame. Just connects in like so. That just stops it from running around on her. And the same on this one. Go. Just connect that. That's up. And that is her with her saddlebags. Alright, what do you think? Yes. Very cool, aren't you? Yeah. Again, if she just, I'm waiting for it to shake, that's what I'm sort of waiting for. Just show you that she doesn't mind it. She's standing up on me. Yes, girl. And the saddlebags are not forcing it down on her butt or anything like that. So keeps her hind legs free so she can run. Her front legs are free so she can run. Come on then. Show us what you got. Where you go? So again, they are, you can cinch them down. Come here. Stay. Using those toggles again, like I said. Cinch one, cinch two. This one, a little bit tighter than this side. There is a bit of movement on it, which is kind of nice. It lets her vent as well, so it's not super tight on her frame, and she's not going to overheat. And again, if she's too hot and sweaty, normally what we found out with her is you give her a couple of minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes on the hike, let her run around without the pack on, then put it on so she's got used to it before we start hiking. Because it's like everybody else, she's got to get her second breath as well. There you go, there's the shake. Pack didn't really move on her. Okay, get her second breath, then she's good to go. And she was out for 4 hours with me on the hike to Second Peak. From there, she did not complain once. Alright, well thank you very much for looking at this review of the Ruff Wear saddlebag pack for her. She carries her own equipment now. We put food in there, we take a bowl, some water, and I take a small cloth with me just to dry her paws, her ears and her eyes, so when we get up there. We haven't done an overnight camp yet. We are planning on doing that. I'm not quite sure when, and that'll help us having to not worry too much about her. She can actually take her own stuff up there. Again, thank you very much for watching this review on the Ruff Wear saddlebags, and watching us on the sasurvival.com on YouTube.